This is ZNS Total Sports.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Tuesday. The CC Speeding Cobras added the 2016 Hugh Campbell Basketball Invitational title to their collection last night, inking their names into the tournament's history book. The Cobras pulled off the nail-biter 55-54 over Sunland Baptist Stingers. This is the Cobras' fifth title and second consecutive win. The Cobras first netted a win in 2007, then again in 2012, 2013, 2015, and 2016.
Not only wanted to keep it here with the rivalry between ourselves and Grand Bahama, but this game is predictive of what's to come in 2 weeks when we head to Nationals because of the rivalry between Nassau and Grand Bahama. I think you just saw the two best teams in the country played, and who knows what to come in the next 2 weeks. But at the end of the day, we wanted to make sure we get as much title as we can here. I think that fifth one now just ties C.I. Gibson and Tabernacle. They were the only two schools to win 5, and this is CC 5 straight now, so we now tie with the two best winning programs in the country. And despite what people have to say, this is 4 and 5 years, so that should tell you something about the program, and that speaks volume, and I think that we were the best program in the country in the last 5 years.
The national championship will be played in Freeport, Grand Bahama, the home of the Stingers. That tournament tips off in 2 weeks. Stingers head coach Jay Philippe is looking forward to the rematch with the Cobras when the time comes.
Guys are special. They show that they're resilient, and that's been our motto the entire season, playing from behind. And that's what makes these guys so good. Unfortunately, we came up with a loss, but I'm proud of them regardless. I'm proud to be that coach. I'm proud of the effort. Going into the whole year, no one expected us to come this far. So to be in the championship game, even though we lost, I'm just so proud to be a part of this team. I'm proud to be a Sunland Baptist Academy. Next year, we'll be back.
Still talking basketball, Buddy Hield will play in his final game in front of the Oklahoma Sooners crowd tonight. Hield, who is in his senior year at the school, is a top player in college basketball. The Sooners will play Baylor at 8 p.m. He will be in this year's NBA draft and one of the new faces of the sports tourism brand. This according to Minister of Tourism, Obi Wilchcombe.
Hield now is going to be one of the more exceptional players. We're going to have to watch what he does in the drafts because we believe that he's going to go very high. And Buddy Hield has already demonstrated that they're talking more about 8 Mile Rock. Some people perhaps never even heard about 8 Mile Rock before until Buddy Hield. When you hear Dick Vertel starts talking about Buddy Hield and 8 Mile Rock and talking about how much he's a superstar, it just tells you that he can bring so much to the game and bring so much to the country. So people like him we intend to use as a face, use in promotions, and ensure that every single opportunity we can use them to promote the Bahamas.
Regattas play an important role in the social and economic development for many of our family islands. As our Julian Gibson tells us in this report, the island of Long Island is slowly rebuilding and plans for the regatta are well on the way.
Kelsey, Hurricane walk-in also had some major effect on the infrastructure at the regatta side in Salt Pond, Long Island.
Oh man, it was heartbreaking to when we went to the next day to see the mess that side was in. Like all of the, practically half the new deck that we put there, it's gone. All of the retainer wall is gone. Half of the wall on the tank is gone. Like about a third of the shed roof, you know where the stalls are, about a third of that roof is gone. But we have all of the materials already bought now. So practically all of the materials that we need to replace the structures should be on the Island Link on Wednesday. So hopefully within another month or so, we should start getting things in pretty good shape.
Now, according to Chester Fox Commodore, things are coming together slowly but surely.
Things are looking very promising. We just had a really nice workforce at the site today. Pretty much all of the cleanup is done now. You can already see a lot of improvement. So I'm feeling very, very optimistic right now.
And with people losing their homes and their businesses, begging for help for the regatta side had to be pushed back to the back burner.
Everybody else suffered so much damage to their individual homes and what have you. So we didn't even know how to even fix our mouth to go and say, ask somebody to come in now and help with the regatta site. So we had to put that on the back burner for a while. But now seeing that everybody is bouncing back, so now we're starting to focus somewhat on the regatta site.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Thanks so much, Julian. We now move to soccer. A physical soccer game between two of the top schools from the private school sector took place yesterday. Here's Jared Higgs with the call.
We'll call this one the El Clasico of BAISS Senior Boys Soccer. Queen's College versus St. Andrews at St. Andrews. Both teams were cautious in the opening stages, not wanting to concede an early goal. It wouldn't be until 10 minutes before the half that St. Andrews would break the deadlock. A poor clearance from Rajon Ene's cross gifted striker Oliver Parfit van Pallant a simple yet composed tap-in. After the break, QC would be quick to respond. A cross from the wing deflects off the defender. QC appeal, penalty awarded. Number 10 Jaime Thompson steps up for QC. John Boswick Jr. gets a hand on it, but he can't keep it out. It's all tied up at 1 apiece. As the second half progressed, the game opened up more with both teams creating chances. Moving to the late stages though, St. Andrews win a free kick, and Rajon Ene would prove to be the ultimate helper. A glancing header from Nicholas Plakaris off his cross left the QC backline in disbelief. The goal proved to be the winner, as St. Andrews remain undefeated and hand QC their first loss of the season. We caught up with both St. Andrews midfielder Nicholas Plakaris and QC striker Jaime Thompson after the final whistle.
He was pretty physical in the beginning of the half, so instead of trying to out-physical them, we decided to pass the ball more, and off the free kick I got a head onto it to win the game.
We don't look at it as one person makes a mistake. Everyone did it together as a team. So I think that's something we need to converse upon and sort it out.
Many believe that these two teams could meet up again in the finals, and if they do, it will certainly be a classic. Jared Higgs, ZNS Total Sports.
Thanks so much, Jared. With just 16 days to go, athletes who have pre-qualified for the hosting of the IAAF World Indoor Championships last year will have to prove their fitness. This according to the team manager.
A selection committee will review the people on the list, and the final decisions will be made shortly before the 7th of March. Some people have already qualified from last year, but as a requirement for selection to the team, we said that they had to prove fitness during 2016, and most of them have been competing.
Young volleyballers can put in extra work every Saturday during workout sessions at the Donald Davis Gym. The weekly training is designed to help the young players work on their strengths and improve their weaknesses in the game.
A part of our problem in Night League has to do with our success at the junior level, where we have had a number of our young persons receive scholarships to play volleyball in U.S. colleges and indeed in Canada as well. And so that has been, what do you call it, catch-22 for us, where, we want them to go off to school. They are going off to school, so hopefully within the next 4 or 5 years, when they begin to come back home, then you'll see a growth in the number of teams that participate in our night leagues.
Well, that's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.
This is ZNS Total Sports.